Very good morning, students. Today we start with a new topic, tissues. Okay. So already we discussed about the cell and its function in the 8th standard. Now we are going to discuss about the tissues. Okay. So tissues, how the tissues is formed. So already I told you the cell is the structural and fundamental unit of the life. Here, the cell from the intestine. The cells are together forms or group of the cells forms the tissues. Okay, so the tissues together forms the organ of the body. Okay, so same like that, the organ to makes the organ system, and then whole organ system together makes the organism. Okay, here I am giving that intestine cell. The intestine cell together forms the group of the lining cells. Okay, intestinal cells, and then so this group of tissues together forms the small intestine. Small intestine is the one of the organ, and then the more organ together forms the organ system. Example, digestive system. Digestive system consisting of the small intestine, large intestine, gallbladder, and then other things. Okay, so same like that, several organ system together makes the organism. Okay, so now we know about the tissues. Okay, what is tissues? Each specialized function. Example, if you are taking the multicellular organism, if you are taking the unicellular organism, unicellular means uni means single. The single cell performs the function. There will be no tissues in the unicellular organism. If you are taking the multicellular organism, multi, that means it has the several cells. Okay, the several cells together makes the tissues. So here the multicellular organism perform the function is performed the group of cells. Okay, each specialized function in the body of multicellular organism is performed by a group of cells. It is arranged in the cluster manner. This cluster is called as the tissue. Okay, for example, if you are taking the human beings, our hand, the muscle cause the movement. The muscle cause the movement of the hand, and then legs, and then other things. Okay, the contracting and relaxing movement causes the things. And then same like that, if you are touching any person, what happens? The nerve cells. Okay, the nerve cells, it taking the, what is it, it carries the messages to the brain, and then written signals we are getting from the brain. Okay, so these are all the things. We are human being consisting the several types of the tissues. It may be the nerve cells, and then muscle cells, and then bone cell. There will be a different type of the cell is there. Okay, same like that plants. Same like the plants, transport of the water and nutrients, it is carried by the different types of the cells. Okay, xylem and phloem, we will discuss other things later. Okay, so if you are taking the different types of the cells perform the different function. Example, I told you the nerve cells that carries the messages from the body sense organ to the brain, and then same like that muscles causes the movement. Okay, different types of the cells, it perform the different types of the functions. Okay, so the group of cells that are similar in structure and perform the same function. Example, I show the images. Okay, the group of cells, it is the intestinal cells. This group of cells together makes the same function. Example, small intestine. What is the main function of the small intestine? To digest the food. Okay, so the group of cells that are similar in structure and perform the same function. Okay, these are all the tissues. So what is histology? Histology is the study of structure and then function of the tissue is called as the histology. Okay, here what is tissue? Tissue can be defined as the group of cells that are similar in structure and perform the same function is called as the tissues. Okay, and then next one, plant and animal tissues. Okay, so are the plant and animals made of the same type of tissue? Just think about that. If the plant and then animals made up of the same type of tissue, if it is yes or no, correct, it may be the, it will be differ. Okay, the plant cells and then animal cells is totally differ. They have the different structure. Plant have the different structure to perform the different function. Same like that, animal has the different cells and different tissue has perform the different function. Okay, here we are going to different about the plant tissue and then animal tissue difference. Plants and animals have the different types of tissue since they differ structurally and perform the different function. Okay, example, plants. it is fixed in the only one place. In other words, it do not move from one place to the another place. Okay, therefore the plant tissue are supportive to provide the plants. Okay, it is totally support to the plants. Okay, it gives the mechanical strength to the plants, so it has the different cells. Okay, then the plants also very it use the little more energy. Okay, here I will show the differences. Okay, so based upon the some of the characteristics, plant tissue and then animal tissue will differ. So first one is the stationary. Okay, stationary or movement. Okay, tissue organization is targeted towards the stationary habit of the plants. If you are taking the plants does not move from one place to the another place. Okay, based upon this character, plant tissue and animal tissue is differ. Tissue organization is targeted towards the mobility of the animals. First one, the movement of the animal. Based upon the movement, the tissue organization is present in the animals, and then tissue organization is present in the plant. Okay, so the organization is very simple in the plant tissues, and then the organization is very complex in the animal tissues. Okay, so if you are taking the plant tissue, many of the tissues are dead. Okay, dead tissues are present. Example, cork of the cells. Okay, most of the tissues are living. Okay, in the animal tissues, most of the things are living tissues. It helps them to move and provide and then utilize the energy. That's why it has the living tissue. But in case of the plant cells, these tissues do not need any energy. Okay, then that is no need for the movement, that provide the better mechanical strength. That's why it has the dead cells. Okay, the growth, the second character is the pattern of the growth. Okay, the growth is confined to certain areas. Okay, so the growth is limited to certain region. Some tissues grow throughout their lives and then localized in the certain regions. Okay, so the plants are classified permanent tissues and then meristematic tissues based upon the growth of the pattern. Okay, and then if you are taking the animal cells, the growth is not limited to areas. Okay, they have the more uniform growth which stops at some point of the life. Okay, there will be a dividing and non-dividing regions in the animals. Then next one is the less maintenance energy is required. Okay, so the plants does not need the more energy, to provide the better mechanical strength, but in the animals it needs the more energy to maintain the energy required, more maintenance energy required to the animals. The next one is the structural organization and then organ system. Plants grow continuously throughout the life. Okay, we know that the organs and then organ system is less specialized than the animals in the plants. Thus plant tissues are adapted to the sedentary existence. It is continuously throughout the life grows. Okay, after reaching maturity, the stage of the animals do not show the further growth. Okay, it does not show any growth after the maturity stage. Okay, the structural organization of the organs and then organ system is more specialized than the plants. Thus animal tissues are adapted for active locomotion. Okay, thank you.